Hey, so I know this is a less than exciting setup, but I thought I would just make a quick video on how I brush out my fleece. So we're in the back corner of my house where nobody ever goes. This is just where I brush fleece. So I'll show you. So basically, at the moment I'm using this brush, which I just got from Kmart. I think it was like $5 or $10. Silicone bristles, it's really good. It's the best thing I found to brush fleece. So essentially, this is what I do. So just take it and I find a flat surface. What are you doing? And that's pretty much it. And I would highly recommend not to do it in a black dress. Okay, so I'm in the laundry now. It is highly recommended that you use something to wash the fleece that doesn't smell, that has, I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs crying, that has no scent. So I use Earth Choice, and this is a plant-based, cruelty-free, Australian-made brand. I really love this stuff. So basically I'm just going to put a bunch of that in here, put it on high water, and then wash them. Yeah. So the fleece is on now. We just wait for it to go, and then I personally don't put them in the dryer. One, because they shrink. Two, because why use a dryer when you can just hang them up? So I just hang them up overnight. Because they are so thick and there is like U-haul in them, sometimes they do take 1 to 2 days to dry, depending on what the weather's like and the temperature's like inside. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, and because that wasn't a very long video, me just washing the fleece or brushing the fleece, I might as well show you what they're having for dinner too. So basically what I do is I have this container, it's got a little strainer on it, and I just cut up their fruit or their vegetables. Today's Friday, so they usually get something a little bit more exciting on the weekend than just the plain old stuff. So you'll see that, but basically I'm doing green capsicum. We usually just do red capsicum, but the quality of the ones at the shops were like quite terrible. I wouldn't have even eaten them myself, even though I'm a fruit and vegetable snob. So I end up getting green. I'd say that I definitely don't like it as much as red, but that's all right. So basically I'm just cutting it all up. And this isn't just for one meal. I don't like cutting like every night and every morning. So I will cut enough for a couple of days. And yeah, that's the way we like to do it here. So we have capsicum. I have some tomatoes. It's 5. So I'll just give them a tomato each every now and then. We'll go a little bit crazy because it's a weekend. Some carrot, which carrot they say is generally high in sugar. So you shouldn't feed it all the time, but like I said, it's the weekend. I get to celebrate, the piggies get to celebrate with some nice food that they wouldn't usually have. And then we'll also do some beetroot, which is good, but also high in sugar. So when I say it's high in sugar, like they're good every now and then, but you definitely shouldn't feed them every day. But I do definitely encourage you to do your own research and find out what you think's best for you. There's so much conflicting information online that if you have a read through, you have a logical think about it, and you think that it's right, even though it might not be right for other people, then yeah, also check with your vet. They're qualified for a reason. So I'm just cutting up a little bit of beetroot. They really love beetroot. And then they get strawberries pretty much every Saturday morning as their snack. So I'll just rinse those now so I don't have to do it tomorrow morning because I've got other things to do. Also, I would have done more capsicum, but I only have one left to finish up tomorrow morning. And then kale. All guinea pigs love kale. Like almost, I'm gonna say almost all guinea pigs love kale. But it is high in calcium. So if you've got issues with calcium in your piggies, or you're trying to keep a low calcium diet, it definitely isn't something that they should have all the time. Because the boys are still under 6 months, they are supposed to have a little bit more calcium in their diet than other pigs would to help their bones and things develop. But they are also limited to the amount that they can have. So that's all right, but they do really like it. All right, so I don't know why I wash the strawberries, because the point is I put everything in this and then I rinse it in this, and the strainer holds everything. And that way I know it's washed really well. And of course the beetroot's going to colour everything. Alright, and then what we do, because it's almost their dinner time, is we grab a bowl and we'll just start putting in what we're going to give them. So I'll give them 2 little sprigs of kale. They can have some carrot, some beetroot and some capsicum. Keep picking up carrot, and I've already got enough carrot in there. So if you don't know, the recommended daily intake for a guinea pig is 1 cup of vegetables per day per guinea pig. I obviously have 3. And when I say 1 cup per day, it is a minimum recommendation. So it's the minimum amount that you should be giving them every day. You can give them more, definitely. The thing you do need to watch for is if they have like runny poo or anything like that. Because if they're having vegetables that are like too high in water content, then that can cause runny poo. So just monitor your guinea pigs, see what they like. This is pretty much the volume I do for every feed. They're good with it, they're comfortable with it. It takes them a couple of hours to eat, which is fine. And yeah, so anyway, I've just added some red leaf lettuce. It doesn't look red because this is the inside part. But yeah, just a couple leaves of red leaf lettuce. And that is them done. So I guess let's go feed them. Here we go. The bowl of wonders. And it is cage cleaning, liner changing night tomorrow night. So what I will do actually is just pop that there. Ah! Runaway lettuce. And they've left some capsicum from this morning. Great. I'm just going to quickly spot clean where I'm going to put the vegetables. Hi everybody, how was your day? Did we have good days? Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Doing good? Are you hungry? Are you very hungry? That's not for eating, that's for scooping the poops. Excuse me, excuse me. I will spot clean, but a little bit later in the night. But like I said, I've got to clean the cage tomorrow anyway, so I'm not going to go crazy about it because everything's going to get taken out. So we have the lettuce, and I'm just ripping it up into smaller pieces. I don't particularly love this lettuce, so I won't be sorry. I won't be surprised if I don't eat it all. And we have the green capsicum. Oop. Everyone's favourite. Don't you try and grab it out of there. Kale. Oh, get out of the bowl. And again, I'm just breaking the kale up into smaller pieces. Bye! Hey, come get your own. And, oh, a rogue tomato got in there. That's alright. Some beetroot. Oh, and some carrot. Calm your farm. Calm down, boys.